Okay, show off. We are here for part 14, and what I am expecting will be the last episode of Subnautica Below Zero for the first time. Hello, everybody joining in the chat. It's been a little bit in real life since we've been able to do this, and I was hoping to start earlier, but I had some troubles with audio and with the internet and connecting, but we are set now. Yay, I'm glad the Twitch notifications are working on Discord. So if you join the Discord, you might find out when I'm playing live much faster. So this is kind of bittersweet. Also, I shouldn't have stayed in here. I didn't want you all to see what I was doing. Alan's gonna wait, because first of all, I found out that there is a still suit, and so I waited to do that until I was on and live with everyone. So we will be going to get the still suit for like the 2 seconds that it will take us, I guess, to finish this game. I don't know how long it's gonna take tonight. But we will be getting that, and Alan can wait. Please don't play this or watch this while driving, chat. Please be safe. Okay, so I've done some modifications and things. Let me turn down the audio on my end. I am making the ultimate marine biologist base. And thus, there's a lot of aquariums in here, but also I have a lot of critters. So look at my critters. Those are not any different, but I did add a few more creatures in here, I think. Is this the last time I was in here? I did add more in here, but anyway.
Fluid intake.
Oh, I don't have any. I guess we should get some of that. But when we have the still suit, it won't be a problem. But anyway, so yeah, we have this aquarium. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Okay. Now we're out. And then I added a photo there and a photo here that I took. There is also another audio. Go down. Let me go get some water first. There is also an audio that I went and grabbed. So I grabbed the audio that tells you what happened to Sam in her last moments. It is sad. But I did find that it's in a really weird place that you wouldn't expect to see it. And so I missed it the first time. But I found it. I went back and I got it for everybody. So let's find it. I'm trying to remember where it is. Because I listened to it. It's this one, so I'll go ahead and play this one.
Hello? Someone there?
Oh, no.
Samantha? Is that you?
Oh, yeah. Told you I was investigating. Don't worry about me. I'm on my way out.
You can't keep doing this. We have protocols.
Parvin, stand back. Don't come any closer.
Why? What are you up to?
Parvin, I mean it. Stop.
So, sadly, what happened is that it looked like Sam was going to set up explosives.
Vital signs stabilizing.
My guess to get rid of the big Leviathan with the Kara, and then Parvin walked in. Hi! Hi, kitty cat! Where you gonna sit? But anyway, Parvin walked in. I'm just gonna re-say what I was saying earlier. So what it seems like happened is that Sam was trying to blow up the Leviathan with the Kara, and then Parvin walked in, triggered her explosives, and it killed both of them. So it was an accident. It's sad that it happened. Definitely an accident, but still a bummer. Also, it seems like every time my mic goes out, it's because of the cat. I don't know what that is, but anyway, very sad. So this tank has a lot of the red featherfish. They just all keep reproducing, but I don't know, a lot of them in there. I still need to add more fish to here. I have like 2. Okay, so none of this has changed, so I'm not going to show this off. But I am going to show you what I ended up doing with the other rooms. So, of course, I'm making my ultimate marine biologist base. And if you come in here, this is essentially the aquarium room. It has a bunch of aquariums, like a ton. And I have a bunch of benches where you can sit, and eventually I want to put photos here. But we have an aquarium there, and like one in the middle. Just a bunch of them, and of course there's plants everywhere because why not? And then there's so much going on in here that it's kind of sometimes delaying a little bit, like it's kind of struggling. But that's fine. Anyway, we've got plants against the wall, some photos here that I took. Benches. I have a whale Tina bug. I have 2 whales. 2 whales. That's a TikTok that I enjoy. I'd have to find it again. But anyway, yeah, we have 2 whales in here. There's a bunch of critters. There's just a ton of critters in here. It's kind of too many. Maybe I can grab some of these featherfish and put them in that other tank. Come here, featherfish. All right, we'll put those in the other tank because there's just so much going on. But we have more here, more tanks. So this is just the marine biologist fever dream room. And then I'm really excited about this area. So this is essentially like the laboratory and classroom area. So what I have done is we have a lab up here. So this freezer is not for food. Don't put food in the lab freezer. Never put food in the lab freezer. In here, we would keep any of our samples that we need. So in biology in general, sometimes you have things that you need to store in the fridge. Like if you have samples of critters that you need to use for DNA later on, better to keep them in a fridge or a freezer. Or like sometimes I've been in places where you put algae samples in the freezer and that they'll dry them later on and weigh them. Tissue samples, everything that you would ever need. Pretend those are in there. There's currently nothing in there, but pretend that we would keep all that in there. Obviously you need a sink, and then we have a cabinet. We have a little burner here in case we need to do any kind of chemical work. Shelving unit so we can store a bunch of things. And then a trash can because unfortunately there is a lot of trash that is produced. And then we have our safety shower. So if any of you have ever been in a lab setting, usually you'll have an eye wash, which they don't have in this, I couldn't do it, but you'll also have a shower. So if you get chemicals on you, you can wash them off. And then I have a tank here that would have specimens that I guess would be using in this laboratory. And then over here we have another shelving unit, and cabinet, another sink, and then a desk with 2 chairs that we would work on. Now, in the first Subnautica, you could grab lab equipment like the microscope and such, and so I was hoping that you could do that in this one. Unfortunately, you can't, but I would have put that on this table, so that would have been like a workstation. And then I got a picture, I got punched for this, but I got a picture of a rock puncher that I put back there. And then if you come over here, this is like a classroom space / a place where like people can give lectures. So there is a coffee thing here because biologists love coffee. I can't do that because it would probably make me like crazy shaky. But anyway, so there's a bunch of different desks, and then there's the desk for the person who is presenting and speaking. And then you can look back and you have this awesome view of the aquarium, and then you can see everything up here. Fun stuff. And then I have 2 photos here that could also, we'll just pretend that they're screens, so that way you could project whatever your PowerPoint is. They just look like 2 different screens. But anyway, that's what I ended up doing with these rooms. I am really stoked about how these turned out. So this is a big base, and I love this base. And we could have made a big base in the first Subnautica, but I needed time to like learn. I never ended up really using this room that much. I did use it off camera. Voxel just subscribed for tier 1 for 3 months in advance. Yo, that makes me so happy. Thank you. Listen, legitimately, y'all are making me so happy right now because as I've been clear, and I want to be more clear and not nervous about talking about, it is very common, but especially right now, in the current system as of recording this, of people to graduate with their PhD and not have anything lined up. So you all have been helping keep me afloat during this time, both mentally, positively, and also like you all like doing things, like subscribing. Thank you. And thank you that you said that you found me from Facebook. I just started on there, so that makes me really happy. Also, I wanted to show you all. Look at my nails. And I like shaped them. Of course, this one right here keeps chipping, but I shaped my nails and they're like really shiny and like a nice, you can't see it, but they're like a pretty like pinkish orange color. Also, let me turn off. What's up? Whoopsie. But anyway, yeah. Anyway, let's go. But people keep telling me all kinds of lovely things, and they keep saying that like you all are watching while you're knitting or crocheting, which makes me happy. I also forgot I was going to show you. I'm almost finished with the body of my sweater. I guess for the next episode, or maybe if I take like a little break or something, I'll like get up and go grab it. Show you all how my sweater is looking. It's coming along, which makes me very happy. But people are telling me that they're knitting and working on things and have me playing in the background, and that just makes me really happy. I'm so happy that I can be part of people's day. Make sure that if you're not subscribed yet or you're not on Twitch, please do join as a follower on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube. I always really appreciate when you all do that. It helps a lot during this if you're looking for ways to help support me. Also, I haven't really talked about it, but I do sell my art, so I feel bad like promoting myself, but I guess that's what you're supposed to do with these. But I have art through my Etsy and through InPrint, so those are in my links. There's no water yet. I was hoping I'll get water, but it doesn't matter because we're gonna go get a still suit. It's still suit time. I have so many thoughts because I've really been enjoying playing. Thank you, Tina Bug, for posting the links. I've been really enjoying Subnautica, both games a lot, and I've talked about. I feel like my enjoyment of this one is stronger than my enjoyment of the first one, but they're both incredible games. And I know that probably sounds like heresy that I just said that, because I know that the first Subnautica is well liked, and this one has mixed reviews. But I think for me, with the kinds of games that I'm looking for, this one feels like the greatest balance for me. So I really like story-driven games. This one has a lot more story to it, in my opinion. And then I like the slightly smaller map, and I like the biomes in this quite a bit more. And I feel like this has the perfect number of jump scares, because the jump scares are fun. I'm just gonna be honest. I do have fun with the jump scares in these. But they feel more manageable versus, like, with Subnautica, there were legitimate times where I was genuinely terrified. Which can be fun and is obviously very fun to watch. But I don't know, just from like my personal gaming, I have enjoyed this one better. But there are pros and cons to each, and I love the sound and the score in this one a lot better. But the story in the first Subnautica is really cool. I really love the Sea Emperor and finding out all of that and like diving deeper into everything. And like the deeper depths are really cool. You don't have this in this game as much, really. And that's something that I do miss in this one that I really, really liked in the first one. And there are moments in the first one that do feel more realistic. Like this is more like I feel like I'm playing a game, versus in the first Subnautica, there were times when it legitimately felt like I was actually diving. And there were portions of it where like it looked so familiar to what I am used to, like with snorkeling or diving. And I've talked about how I don't dive as often. I haven't dove in several years because of like location of where I am and the research that I'm doing and health issues. And hopefully I'll be able to dive again at some point. But I have snorkeled quite a bit. But anyway, that was something that and like I've talked about to people before, that like people think that you have to be able to scuba dive to be able to do marine biology, and that's not necessarily the case. But it was something that I had to not necessarily get over. I keep grabbing more and more of this, and I don't even know if I need it anymore. I just keep out of habit grabbing so I can build more aquariums. But it's fine. Also, I still have this fish, don't I? Yep. Because I forgot to put them back. Oh well, we'll do that when we go back. Oh, this is sea monkey. But anyway, okay, now I gotta actually navigate. Ophi, you're pushing the light where it's like so far in my face. Okay. Anyway, but anyway, I had to kind of like, I absolutely loved scuba diving. That was one of my special interests for a while. And it was everything to me. I had dreamed of diving my whole life, and finally being able to do it was so exciting. And so then when I started having issues with my ears, it became less and less accessible to me, which was very devastating to me in the beginning. And it's easier for me to talk about now than it was previously. But I just had to adapt with my body and realize that it didn't make me any less of a diver. And it didn't mean that like my life was over or anything like that. I just had to operate differently. Hi, sweetie. I'm gonna get shocked. Okay, she stepped on things on the keyboard. Anyway, but yeah, so that was a lot of healing and growing for me. But I've been cleared to dive. I just haven't done it yet, because I haven't been in the place to do it. But anyway, what was I talking about before that? Oh, so the first one very much resembled like what it looks like sometimes, especially in places with low visibility. And so that's cool, but there were certain moments where it was so realistic that it was kind of scary. And I've said before that I don't really get scared in games, and that one did get me. Which is cool in a certain sense. Like there's something kind of fun about being able to be scared in a defined and like technically safe space. But you know, I don't know. And I really like the Alan plotline in this because, as I've mentioned before, I really, really love media that includes aliens. I love Arrival is my favorite movie. I love that kind of stuff. And so they automatically got me with Alan. So that was like, that was a no-brainer. You got me. What was that down there? Oh, that's just salt deposits. It's so funny because I was so reliant upon salt deposits in the first game, and in this one I've like barely used them. Hello, everybody that has joined the chat. I was talking and then I didn't see things. Oh yeah, so Voxel Roxel was saying that they have thalassophobia and they're playing Subnautica to try to kind of get over it. And so again, like I was saying, like it's kind of like a safe space for you to kind of play around and get used to things. But there's a lot of current. So anytime you see something like that, where you can see all the bubbles like that, that's a very strong current, and you would be struggling in this. Like diving or snorkeling in this would be rough. But anyway, this is not where the stillsuit is. It's somewhere up this way. We're gonna find it. I think I've like passed by it, certainly, but we'll find out. Anyway, I think we passed by, the place where it was, so it might be up here. But anyway, yep, there it is. Yeah, you caught the stream in time. Angelico says, hopefully how you say your name. We're finally getting a stillsuit. Water filtration unit. Water filtration unit. The industry standard water filtration suit is designed to minimize water loss while exploring hostile environments by filtering and recycling bodily fluids. Reclaimed water is stored in containers for later consumption. Normal production rate is 2 bottles per day. Filters contaminants from no less than 4 different bodily excretions. We'll talk about that. Filters can, we said that. Blood and sweat may be effectively processed. Blood, good God. Upgrade to Mark II to make the most of tears. Onboard flavor neutralizer can be activated at startup. Flavor neutralizer not included in all models. The water filtration unit, or filtration suit, because drinking reclaimed urine is better than death by dehydration. So, the other thing that I really love about this game is that it makes my Dune heart so happy because they are very clearly Dune nerds. We could have come down here with all of the equipment, but I wanted to only come down here and grab that because I want to semi-experience a little bit more of this stillsuit before we leave. But anyway, unfortunately we found this at the very end of the game, but you know what? It's fine. But they really just let their Dune nerd selves just go at it with this one, which makes my Dune-loving heart very happy. In the Dune books, and you've seen in the movies, the still suit is a suit that is supposed to protect you on Arrakis, so that way it reclaims all of the water that you could have potentially lost, because water is something that is very hard to come by on Dune, because it's essentially like Arrakis, also known as Dune, is essentially a big water planet. Or not big water planet, it's not a big water planet, sorry, it's a big waterless planet. It is a big desert planet, and it has very, very little water, and many of the animals there are adapted against water, essentially. For example, you have the sandworms, and they're described as, like, if they touch the water, then it can destroy them, which is a plot point later on in the later books, or one of the later books. So what it says in the book is you don't lose any more than a thimbleful of water every day if it's working properly. And wow, there's, of course, when I don't really need... Hey! Go away. When I don't really need as much quartz, I keep seeing it everywhere. Anyway, it's fine. A persimmon. The chat is talking about persimmons. I like persimmons. I need to get some. Anyway, the still suit, you only lose a thimbleful of water each day if it's in good working condition. And the best still suits are made by the Fremen, who are the local indigenous people on Arrakis. and it reclaims, it states in the book it will reclaim water from urine and feces. So that's a thing. But anyway, as you walk, it pumps through, and so you have like a piece that goes in your nose, or like they have a thing that goes over your face often, and so it will catch all of the water. And another thing is that the culture in the universe is that you must conserve water. So they won't cry, for example, because if you cry, it wastes water, and so crying is giving water to the dead, for example, is what they'll state. And so you only cry if it's a really big deal.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And they're very, very much, like their whole society and everything is surrounded about conserving water. And part of it is, especially by the time you get to the first Dune book, the Fremen are trying to... Give me a lesson. They are trying to start making green spaces and change the climate, and they are taking all of this water and making it where they can eventually start growing green spaces on Dune. And so there's a big climate change shift that happens throughout the books. But anyway, we now have, I'm so excited, a suit, but I don't know how to make it. We need synthetic fibers, aerogel, and copper wire. Easy, easy, easy. Easy, light work. It's in here. Hi, Ophelia. I gotta watch the audio now. Every time she jumps up here, it does that. Also, I should have started baking my bread. I'm not gonna leave you all to do that. Maybe I will. Maybe I should. Seems how long we're gonna go on this. I can narrate for Twitch. That'll be funny. Okay, I need that. I need a ruby.
Seek fluid intake.
I need 2 rubies.
Vital signs
It's
stabilizing.
gonna be over here. So I need 2 rubies. 1, 2. Ophelia, why are you in my plant? First of all, we need to pet baby, which we never named this one. Whoops. Hi, Cootie. Go bye, Cootie. Oh, sweet. Very sweet. Oh yeah, that's right. You all have finals this time of year. I don't miss having finals. I really don't. That's one of the things that once you don't have to take classes anymore, it is beautiful. Junie, what are you doing? What else do we need? Copper wire. Do I have that? I don't. I just need one more. I don't want to rename the copper one. I want to get from the copper one. Juniper, what are you doing, son? Juniper's getting into things he should not be. Boy, you have hay! I completely filled it. Today's stream is just chaotic, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Still suit! Let's go, let's go, let's go! Let's go! Oh, yeah. Still suit, baby! More water. You can never have enough water. We're gonna drop this off because I don't need it anymore. anymore. I can't walk. Because we're not going to be going on land at this point. So I'm going to drop off this suit. Goodbye. Juniper, you will go into your playpen if you're going to continue to do that, son. Little mans. Go in there. Go, go, go. Let's go drop off the fish. Release! Nice. Alright. Cool! So I guess just by moving around, we're gonna eventually get the still suit. Hi, bunny! Now he's under my foot. Oh my god. So Zeph Sitar has placed in the chat the emote where it's Patrick, but like yassified Patrick, with like the nails like this, and everything. I love that meme. Hi! Sabinastia, or Sabina Stasia, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna have us sleep to see if we get water before we go finish. Oh my god, there's a yassified SpongeBob! Oh my god. I'm obsessed. I love that. Come on, make me some water! I'm not completing this game until we have created water from the still suit. Also, I'm gonna get rid of this, because we don't need those anymore. Let's see if I can not destroy my sea truck this time when I need to attach the other part. Because that would be preferable. I don't need that light right now. I am so traumatized from the last time that I tried to back into this and destroyed it, that I don't know if we can do this again, but I'm gonna try. Never mind. Never mind. What? Chat, why does Patrick have cheeks? Patrick has is double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon. Hi! Hi! Thank you! We better enjoy it now because I've heard that once Alan's no longer in your brain, they don't give you gifts anymore, which sucks. But anyway, let me make sure that this does not need to be repaired before we just go out and do stuff. Yeah. Alright, now we're good. Okay. Let's just double check where I put everything. I think they're like all over here. Yeah. Yeah. And then I just have stuff that I don't really need. I don't know why I still have these. Oh, because one of them was just given to us. So I'm gonna just drop that stuff off. That way I have enough space to lug everything with us. All right. Hello, Pedantic Panda. They said it's their first time here and they just wanted to say that they love my content. Thank you. Everybody's here. I'm so excited. All right, everybody. Well, are you? I'm excited / nervous. I've been thinking, and I'm like I've said, I'm kind of like this is bittersweet. I'm sad. Like it's cool. I'm excited to end the game. I want to see what happens, but also I'm sad because I have loved playing Subnautica games, and I love like this is this is a game that's designed for marine biologists. Not necessarily by marine biologists, although there's some stuff that they do really well, but there's some stuff that's obviously inaccurate that I've talked about. It happened! Why is it -3 food? It's not even that much water. But it's better than nothing! So, I have said it before and I'll say it again. Love this track. Love this music. This is the kind of... Ooh, a watch streak! Congratulations and thank you, Sabina Stasia. So, this is the kind of music that I really just love to listen to. Just love. It's just chef's kiss. Because this is like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like atmospheric kind of music. It just like, I don't know how to describe it, but like I feel like my body just kind of melts listening to this type of stuff. It's just like neutral, kind of like puts you at peace kind of stuff. There's one in Jedi Fallen Order. Oh, you can't hear it unless we have this open. There's one in Jedi Fallen Order that's like, it's kind of creepy. So it's when you're in the tomb of... It's not Elias. I think it starts with an M. It's the one, the second one on... my brain lost the name of it. It's the one that starts with a Z, which is my favorite planet, and I just can't remember any names right now, which is a typical thing for me anyway, that I struggle with remembering names, even if I know them. But anyway, Zepho, thank you. Thank you, chat! On Zepho, it's the second one that you find, and it's like very green coded. But that one has a track that's very atmospheric, and it's like, it's a little bit creepy, but it's one that like constantly builds over and over again, and so it's actually really peaceful to just have on in the background. That kind of music gets me. Oh my god, there are so many fun emotes that are currently in the chat. Thank you, Tina Bug. Hi, Archaeolinguist. Hello. Am I gonna get got? The track that's on right now is another one of those that's just like super chill. That you just like put on and you just vibe to in the background, and it's great. I just crashed into something great. Okay. We're going. Ah, no! I didn't crash into it. You saw nothing. Nothing! Is that Astarion doing a kissy face emote? That is interesting. Yassified Astarion. I don't know if there is a yassified Astarion, because I feel like he's kind of already yassified. Granted, I have not played Baldur's Gate. I hear the shrieks and cries right now, but I've watched people do it, and my TikTok feed was kind of for a while exclusively Astarion. It was like, you know what, we think you'll like Astarion. It's like, you know what, but he's cool. But I'd try it if somebody put me down in front of Baldur's Gate. But for me, the romance aspect is a little bit less intriguing. Which I'm happy for other people to have that kind of a game though. But also, I don't like the turn-based D&D type games. Because I've watched people play it. I want to be the one actively fighting. I don't want to tell the character or roll a dice or whatever and have the character do that for me. Does that make sense? I'm not as psyched on the turn-based kinds of games. Also, oh my god, sometimes I make it here instantaneously, and sometimes I take forever attempting to go where I'm supposed to be going. Great, now I'm stuck. Also, I made the mistake of looking at the chat while driving. A thing that we know I should not be allowed to do. Which I don't text and drive in real life. Only in the game. This is the wrong place. 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 I either get it on the first go or it takes me forever to find it. Water! Who did I just bang into? Alright. Can we go down this way? It's just regular bread. Just a regular loaf of bread that I use to make avocado toast. Am I going the right way? Let's find out. I think I am. Yeah, there's a light stick. But these games, back to what I was talking about earlier, these games were basically made for marine biologists specifically. It's been really fun to be in a water world and get to talk about marine biology and such. But I'm really excited to play The Last of Us with you all because, as I've mentioned before, that's nothing that I need. 4 out of 5 of my dissertation chapters involved parasites. And it'll be really exciting to talk about it from that perspective. And I just love The Last of Us so much. I had such a great experience playing those games. I have gotten my brother playing it recently this weekend, or this week, past week. And I had another dear friend play it. So I have watched the first one at least fairly recently. So there's certain things in the very beginning that I might be somewhat desensitized to that I would not normally be desensitized to because I've watched people play it a lot recently. But after that, it will be a little bit more new. I don't know why I keep feeling itchy today. It's fine. I'm really excited to see what happens here with getting Alan a body. Now, I will tell you all, and you probably guess, I don't think this is where we're going to go, that I have seen what Alan's body looks like, but I don't know, like, fully what it looks like. Like I know what it looks like, but not like, no. Does that make sense? Because the internet. Oh! I didn't know this was connected. Huh. Well, that's cool. We don't need to be here, so we're gonna go back down. But, that's cool. Good to know. But, yeah, the internet already kind of spoiled that for me, but it's fine. I hit a fish. Okay, we grabbed everything from here before. This is where I was talking about lung overexpansion injury. I'm guessing that's probably how Marguerite gets her... Oh my god. I'm guessing that's how Marguerite gets her energy for her base. Oh, I forgot! Instead of being lost, I have a beacon. I don't know what color I made it. For the entrance. I'm gonna change the color. Scary mom. It's over this way. Okay. You all won't have to worry about... Thank you, Chet, for trying not to spoil me for this game. You all will not have to worry about spoiling me for The Last of Us because I've already played it twice and then watched other people play it in my life. Look at all that water we're getting! So, at least you don't have to worry about spoiling me in that game. That'll be good. But I'm really excited to see what happens here. Again, I do know some
Seek
of it.
fluid intake.
I do know some of it because the internet is going to be the internet. It doesn't give you a lot of water, but it's better than...
Vital signs stabilizing.
Not having any water, so. But yeah, this is super cool. Ooh, it's shiny. Ooh, it's shiny. I like shiny. I love you all. The chat is saying that Alan is a hear me out. I love that for you all. It was fun for me as somebody who's arrow ace to watch people's like hear me out cakes. I saw somebody that said the number 8. And I was like, I don't get it. But okay. People have said Larry the cucumber. People said the Iron Giant. I also saw someone say the giants, like rock guys from Atlantis. And I was like, I love people. Oh, those are just crystals. But anyway, the chat is saying that Alan is a hear them out or a smash. And you know what? I support that. If you all love Alan, I support it. Hold on, I had to move my hair. I support that. Tina Bug said that Larry the Cucumber is a deconstructing person's hear me out. I love that. I love you all. That's funny. Alright. Let me turn the lights off so I don't die. But I support you all in whomever you say is a hear me out. I'm a little confused by Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron, but you know what? Maybe it's the eyebrows. I've also, and I get it, that Ultron is not considered a hear me out. He is considered a conventionally attractive droid. As is Venom is not considered a hear me out, is what I have been told. Remember how... I love the rock crumbs! Remember how I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna just, like, decimate their population? Also, I'm pretty sure I scanned these. Yeah, I definitely scanned them. I want them. All of them. And I'm gonna grab them all. I just want my tanks to be filled with them. I don't know... I keep missing them. I don't know why you can't put them in the little tanks. They're little, so I would think that they would fit in there, but they won't let you put them in there. But you can put them in the big ones. And you know what? I've been doing that, and I will continue to be doing that. I love them. Also, you're coming with me, too. No. I love that I keep capturing fish that are inevitably going to be stuck in aquariums on this planet, but you know what? It's fine. Oh, little buddy! I heard things that I didn't like. Where's that triops that I wanted? Ugh! Oh well. Alan's probably like, girl, what? Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to go to the back of the truck. Anyway, Alan's probably like, girl, we are so close and you're out here collecting fish. Yes, Alan, that's exactly what I'm doing, and that's why I'm here. I mean, obviously I was here for my sister, but me, Brooke, I'm here for fish. To collect fish, specifically. I'm here to collect as many fish and invertebrates as possible, which I have heard that supposedly these little guys that I'm collecting are not invertebrates, which I think is heresy. They are invertebrates. Just look at them. If you scan it and I see a spine, then I'll reconsider. But until then, they are invertebrates. But anyway, I came here to collect fish and make a bunch of tanks. That was the goal. Ah! And the triops fish are surprisingly fast. Oh my god, come here. Come here. It's also surprisingly quiet. I don't want any more of the red featherfish because I have so many of them in my tanks for some reason. And by some reason, I mean I had like 2 in there and then they just all reproduced a lot. And I don't know why those are the ones that keep reproducing, but whatever. Anyway, a phrase I say a lot during this series. I want more tripod fish. Where are they? Where are you? I don't see any more. There's one. That's not one. That's
Warning.
one.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, I know. But some things are more important than oxygen, and that includes collecting fish. Or I could just literally enter from this door right here.
Oxygen.
Yeah. And I'll just throw these in here. Do you think I have enough rock grubs? The answer is no. The answer is always no. I love them. I want them. Go. Okay. Alan's like, girl, come on. No, Alan. We get there when we get there. The most important thing right now is fish. I can't decimate the population. I gotta leave at least one. All right. Oh, there's an ad break. Well, if you all missed it, I was basically just talking about how I wanted to collect all of the fish. So, if you're ever watching on live and there's an ad, just remember that I do film these and post them on YouTube, and you can always go back and watch any of the parts that you missed. And I'm very sorry they're ads. But I have to eat somehow. Ah! You didn't hear any of that. Nobody heard anything. Alright. I also reset my internet, so hopefully we don't have anything happen. Also, how much do you want to bet that the absolute second that we need to do something important with this, my bread's going to be done? Because that's the way the cookie always crumbles. Okay. Oh. I'm excited and I'm also kind of nervous. Also, Alan hasn't said a word to me. I've been playing for the past week, like getting the base up to what I wanted it to be and collecting the last couple of items. I swear to God. Dang it! There's a certain, if you do it at a certain time, it works. Go away. But I didn't do the right timing. Oh my God. Anyway. Alan didn't say a word to me the entire week, which is unusual. Even though I found a place that had an alien artifact. Alright, there it is. Let's put it, park her down here. I'm gonna first be smart. Hopefully nobody bothers me while I'm here. Let's repair this. Shut up. I think that one's okay. Let's grab our equipment. And we have enough space. Let me drink some of these. Okay. All of our equipment is here. Let's see if we can take it all in one go. That would be nice. There's all that. We might be able to take all of it in one go. Yep, I think that's everything that we needed. So let's get out. Oh, I'm glad that you're back, Angelicos. All right. Well, that was all the encouragement I needed to get in here. Hopefully it doesn't mess with the sea truck while I'm gone. All right. Here we go. I'm excited and I'm also nervous. And I'm sad for it to be over, but also excited to see what happens. So many emotions! Ooh, the bread smells really good. You all can't smell it, but I can. Alright. This is the skeleton. Let's go ahead and make that.
So, Alan, you said your people came here in search of a cure?
I was a researcher.
You were a scientist? Like me?
My people regarded my scientific contributions with particular interest.
As I said, like me.
If that is your interpretation.
So, how did your valuable scientific mind wind up infected?
Not my mind, my body. Perhaps you should build the next component.
Oh, he does not want to answer questions. Well, there is a skeleton. It said it takes 22 seconds, but like if they talk through the whole thing, then like it doesn't feel like we're here. Yeah, you both are equally scientists. You're just researching different things. I'm also a scientist. We're all scientists here, friends. We can all exist. All of us can be here and exist together and not infract on another scientist, which sometimes other scientists in real life don't know either. But anyway, tissues! Make them!
So you came here to search for a cure?
I led the mission.
Does that mean the bacteria got out on your watch?
This subject is uncomfortable. If you would like to know more, I will ask that you first construct the final component.
I love that Alan's like, listen, I don't want to talk about this, and I'm only going to do this if I know that you're a real one and you're going to get my tissues and equipment and stuff. Hold on. I want to do the whole 3D effect. I want to... Did I just fall? Okay, anyway, I want to look at it, but I guess there's a ledge there, which is... Why is that there? I love that the back of it has nothing. Alright, Alan. Start talking. Start talking.
This is the last piece. Soon I will be autonomous again.
What will you do with your newfound freedom?
I must return home to make amends.
Amends? For the bacterium? There seems to be a lot you're not telling me.
It is hard for me to find the words. I must collect my thoughts. We have all the necessary components. You may initiate body fabrication sequence from the terminal.
You still owe me an explanation.
I understand.
Time to make Alan's body. It's time to put him in the back of the tank. I'm excited, I'm nervous. Let's go.
Commence installation using fabrication.
The escape of the bacterial was an accident. I thought my solution was foolproof. I was wrong.
Did you cause the accident?
Yes. I do not wish to speak about it.
We can come back to this.
Oh, they really said bye back to. Is he in my head or? It's just his Alan. Hey, buddy. He does have curves, so I understand why you all are. Oh my, he's also tall. I see why. I understand superficially why y'all are interested. He's only tall because they're like, it's like a horse body. Hey man, I want to like circle around and look. It's like a centaur. All right.
What are you doing?
Research. Tit for tat. You've probed my mind. I scan your body.
What did you think I was gonna do, buddy? Obviously, I love scanning. I'm gonna scan you. If it gives me the option, I'm scanning it. I'm scanning. All right, architect body. Very cool. Very cool. The complete physical architect vessel is a biotechnology and cybernetic hybrid, incorporating design elements from more than 20 DNA sources. Skin, the outer layer of tissue, has the consistency of leather. I don't like that. The tissue is interlaced with channels of visibly glowing energy, powered by the alien's internal biotechnological heart. Robotic arms. Alan has 6 articulated arms, goodness sakes, that are suspended around his body by magnetic levitation. These arms contain independent, high-speed computing systems that are capable of performing tasks independently. Limbs. The organic limb or arms are considered secondary to the inorganic robotic arms. So they have 8. Oh, wait. I don't know. Anyway, these are used for mundane tasks that don't require much fine motor movement. The bottom half of the arms are covered in a biocompositing plating. The plating might serve as a form of armor. It also appears to store latent energy buildups like capacitors. Love this music. The hoofed legs are reminiscent of several species of mountain goats. The hooves are covered in microscopic hooks that aid in exploring rough and uneven terrain. The forelegs and hind legs are oddly close together, which explains why walking might be a secondary mode of movement for architect form. Teleportation. The architect body is able to teleport or blink short distances. The method is likely a scaled-down version of the teleportation gates, but the methodology is not well understood. It is likely that the architect's body is able to provide the massive amount of power necessary for function. Matching DNA fragments appear to be derived from the following sources. Chromium boar of Caltwell prime, an invasive species known for their extremely tough skin, which makes them hard to eradicate. Putty serpent of Aposticar. Try to pronounce these people. The snake has extremely tensile skin, prevents from tearing and allows it to compress itself into small spaces. Electrode eel of Liston generates an electrically charged slime across its length. Astral rays, moons of Marden 14. These rays have small organs that generate and store electricity. Shaggy goats of Olympian. These are viviparous creatures, live on rocky foothills of the mountain planet Olympian, and are excellent climbers. Giant geckos of Holt's asteroid. Massive geckos that emit an electrostatic charge on the footpads. This creates a charge difference in the surface of the gecko, I can't speak anymore. This creates a charge difference in the surface of the gecko. In the surface, the gecko is climbing. Okay. The markers of at least a dozen other biological species are present, but unrecognizable at this time. Interesting. Hold on, I gotta look at him while he's not in there. I like the lights. Obviously. I don't know if you can see, like you can see on my jacket, it's doing the same thing. So I like the cool little lights. I am a sucker. Take a picture. Take a picture, it'll last longer. Sure. I'll take a little picture. Picture. Put a picture of Alan in our base. While he's like not whatever. Anyway, yeah, it does make you wonder what their original form looked like. I'm so excited / nervous. Yeah, it looks like here. Where is my? I'm a scientist. I gotta look at things. I need to know. I gotta look. I don't have a battery, which is unfortunate. I'll just rip the battery out of this one. I'll put this here and then rip the battery out of it. I gotta look. I have to make scientific observations. They're like little sticks. They don't even look like hooves. And they're like this for the hands. Interesting. And then the horns. I don't know. How do they see? I don't know. Okay. Let's do it. It's time. Goodbye, sea monkey gifts. Goodbye, Alan in my head. You better not do anything to us.
Commencing data transfer.
Did it work? Are we...
Okay, show off.
It has been some time since I last stretched out in so many dimensions. Like waking from a dream.
Whoa.
Why are you picking me up?
Hey.
Put me down. What are you doing, buddy?
You're really not in my head anymore?
There are some remnants. Would you like your memories of me removed as well?
No!
Are you kidding? No way. You still owe me the end of your story.
Can you put me down?
I told you I must return home. To assess. Repair. Make amends.
Tell me
Is he
more.
sad?
When the bacteria escaped, it was my fault. I disobeyed the directive from my network.
The colors?
Oh no.
He really...
We noticed that a species of Leviathan young produced an enzyme that is efficient against the bacteria.
Oh, I know.
I thought if we incubated sea dragon eggs, we might expedite their hatching. I was not wrong.
But...
It would appear that sea dragon parents are stronger and more motivated than our facility was rated to handle.
And the bacteria got out, infecting everything. How many survived the outbreak back home? Are they still waiting for someone to bring back a cure?
I do not know.
Can I help?
The fact that I withheld this information does not concern you.
It was certainly manipulative. And I've also made my own share of mistakes. I'm still committed to helping.
I accept your help. Find me at the gate when you are ready. In the meantime, I must prepare.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okay. As a person that loves color, let me nerd out. I love that when he talks, there's like different colors. You know those keyboards that they have that exist, that on the gaming computers, that the color of the keyboard changes. I'm addicted. I I love colored lights and stuff, so I think this is cool. I also love like what Tina Bug said, that his emotions are displayed via the color changes. It makes me kind of bummed that we don't get to see him that much more, because like, this is cool. As you can see, like, I'm genuinely very excited right now. I live for this kind of stuff. Oh my god. This is cool. Also, it was a little bit creepy when he was saying absolutely nothing and just grabbed and picked us up and was like looking at us and saying absolutely nothing. And I'm like, we can't be doing that, buddy. You gotta ask. But he seems sad. Also, not him showing off the second that we put in his body. He's like, yeah, buddy. Don't like the sound when he's walking. Creepy. Anyway.
Please, I will join you in the gate base when everything is ready. But for now, I have much to prepare.
Okay. That is one thing. He's nicer about it, but my autistic self that like has like the rejection sensitivity, in games when you'll like go up to a character and they'll be like, oh, I can't talk right now. I don't want to talk right now. Like, that's a normal thing that happens in real life, but it's just, I don't know, it makes me nervous or upset that I've upset somebody, and I'm like, it's a video game, it's not real, but it feels too similar to life, and so I get so nervous in video games when that happens. But anyway, yeah, he's really cool looking. This is very cool. I'm super into this design. I think the centaur-esque part is a little bit weird, but it's an alien. The magnetic body parts floating around are cool. Yeah, this is cool as heck. Did I get good pictures of him? I'll put a picture of him in our base. Yeah, look at these lovely pictures of Alan. I love taking pictures of him on my iPad. Okay. Bye, Alan. Let me, like, look at this. Sick. So, you're just gonna stay here and not offer me an easier way to get through this? Because I don't want to have to meet that jerk again. Well, we're going back to the base. Yeah, the chat is talking about, is that a fish that I want? It is. Come here! Come here, sweetie. The chat is talking about Alan, saying that Alan may genuinely think of us as a pet. But that, he has a bit of superiority going on, but doesn't mean superiority going on, but doesn't mean that way. I'm hopeful. I don't think that he thinks of us as a pet. I'm also hopeful that that's not the case, because from another perspective of it, like in real life, I don't feel comfortable with the idea. We'll talk about this later. I don't need those fish that bad. Okay, anyway. The in real life implications of our character as a black woman and referring to her as a pet is not ideal, because of the implications and history of racism and slavery in that respect. So I wouldn't feel comfortable if that ends up being the way that he thinks about her, but I imagine that he doesn't understand his feelings towards her as a friend, or whatever you all want to perceive it as. But anyway, I think we are just two friend scientists who got to know each other a lot more than we thought we would. And by we, or me, I mean Robin, our character. and realized that he enjoyed being with her a lot more than he thought. Okay, the chat is saying that luckily there's nothing about pet. Like, there's that one joke that I feel like you could argue was flirtatious, but I don't know. But anyway, thank God they didn't go with that, because that would have been super, super, super uncomfortable and not cool. Luckily they didn't do that, is what I'm seeing from the chat, so thank God. I'd have had problems with that. They're just friends. Or whatever you all want to perceive it as, because that's fine. And by that, I mean, I know that people ship them. Don't, Brooke, no. You don't. But we're leaving. When we leave the planet, I'm taking one with me. One's coming home with me. Or wherever we go. To help Alan come back! You're not getting away from me! A small price to pay. If I'm the reason that they go extinct on this planet, my bad. Yeah, I also love that they made the main character in this game is a black woman scientist. Super cool. And I think that I think maybe Riley is or what is it? My brain is not working. Pacific Islander, maybe? I could be wrong. We're going towards the entrance, which is not what we want to do. Oh! Guess what time it is? Bread! Back from bread. So here... Hold on. Hi, Ophi! And now you want to come sit up here? Do you... Let me show off. Hold on, baby. So here's the sweater so far. Don't know if you can see it. So I'm... Okay, cat. Anyway, there was a cat. So here's the sweater so far. Okay, nothing's fallen off. Good. So this is the body of the sweater. And then I am doing the body ribbing right now on it. So it's slightly cropped, but good for my body size. And it has like this turtleneck, but I can fold it down. And my hair is in it. Oh my god. Anyway, but I can fold it down if I want to, or I can keep it up. But yeah, that's the body thus far. I'm trying to figure out how to show it. But yeah, and then I just have to do the sleeves yet. And then I will have my first ever sweater. And I can't wait to wear my sweater while I'm gaming. That'll be exciting. Alright, I don't know where I'm going to put it now. Oh, and then here's the giant ball. So I still have plenty of yarn to make the sleeves. And I thrifted this by getting a sweater that was clearly handmade that somebody, I guess, decided they didn't like anymore, and it looked like it was crocheted, but it was like, it was a weird... I didn't like how they made it. It was a really weird shape, but they made it, and then I deconstructed it, so I paid like $4 for that sweater, and now I get to make an entire sweater out of it. So, yeah. Anyway, I should not have just left this game on while doing that, because I could have gotten got. But that's okay! Let's get out of here. Let's go update the base a little bit. I feel kind of lonely. I don't have Alan in my head. Granted, I don't think I would want Alan in my head forever, but I feel like it would be a thing that you would get used to if it happened in real life. But yeah, no Alan in my head. It's just me. It's just us. Just us, chat. Let's go put more fish in the in our tanks because it's never ending. Guess what? I love rock crabs. They're so cute! What are you doing, friend? That looks suspicious. What you doing, buddy? Anyway, Snatch. It looks like an isopod to me, which I love isopods, which is well known. Gotta be one of my favorite invertebrates. If I ever get to touch those giant isopods that they have at the whatever it is, so terrible, at the Monterey Bay Aquarium, I'll probably cry. Legitimately. Wherever I'm going with Alan, I'm taking one of these with me. They're coming. Just like I'm going to take my other pet with me that we haven't named. Come here. I see you, Triaps fish. Guess what? Gotcha! I don't know why I keep collecting lithium. I don't need it anymore. It's just out of habit. Okay, get in. I guess we'll decorate the base a little bit more, add some more fish, and then I missed one. Just leave it. And then we'll go to Alan. Do you think you have enough rock grubs, Brooke? The answer's no. The answer is no. Ophelia, what are you doing, honey? All right. There's a new one. Ah. We're not going there. I'm trying to get out of here. Whoops. All right. Figure out how to get out of here. Hopefully I don't have to do the thing where I cut me running around and attempting to escape to classical music in the background. Which is funny every time I do that, in my opinion. It makes me laugh. That's what matters. Okay, we might be getting out. I think we're good. I think I've done it. Yeah! Yeah! Right, run. Everybody ignore what just happened. I didn't hit a fish. That did not happen. What are you talking about? Brooke, you don't need any more rock grubs. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Alright, so we're getting out this direction. I'm mad you can't pick up the little blue ones that make the blue lights. They're just there, I guess, to be pretty, but what if I wanted to plant them in my garden? Then what? Then what? I'm so excited to eat my bread. It's gonna be so good. I'm so sad though. We're gonna be leaving 4546B. Boo. Sad. I will fry you. I know you're here. I know you're here. One last fry for old time's sake. I gotta take a picture of it, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Well, I don't really want to take a picture while I'm inside of this thing, because then that'll show up. Oh yeah? Sucks to be you, buddy. Oh, you saw the inside. Okay, anyway. I kinda... Where is... Let's go see where it is first. Shut up. Let's go see where it is. Out of curiosity, because it's like not that far from other places. And then we shall... Shut up! I want to picture one of these. I've been wanting a picture of these. That's fun. Somebody just got me. Yeah, that's a fun picture. Those things are mean. They're so mean! That's fun. Can I keep it?
New creature discovered.
Yeah! I'm grabbing him and putting him in my tank. I feel like I've scanned him before. It's not gonna be in flora. I don't know. It should be in fauna. I don't know. Anyway. Sucks to be you, buddy. You can eat him, apparently. Small, aggressive fish. Oh. Oh, they're going after... Oh! Oh! Oh, it's swimming away. That was interesting. Alright, then. Stop coming after me and let me, like, scan you without getting got. Yeah? Nobody likes you. Oh, it was already there. Symbiote, a small, fast predator which nests inside of the hull of the Titan holefish and defends them at all costs. Makes sense. Symbiotes feed mostly on overconfident predators which attack the Titan holefish. Expending huge energy reserves to move quickly and strike their targets, the symbiote is dependent on receiving additional warmth and oxygen from the Titan holefish. Symbiotes lay their eggs inside of the gills of the Titan holefish. So is it a parasite? Because there is a mussel that does this called Lampsilus is the genus, and they will make these lures that look like fish to draw in fish, and these are freshwater mussels. And the fish will be drawn in, and they'll try to do something with the fish lure, and then the mussel will expel the babies onto the fish. They'll get inside of the gills and they'll latch on to the gills like little zombie parasites essentially, and they'll take the blood and nutrients and stuff from the gills, and then eventually they will, and they're called Glaucidia, and eventually they will latch off. They'll drop off once they're old enough, and they'll pick somewhere to live. They stay over there forever. They're called sessile, which means that they just stay in one place for the whole duration of their life. That's similar, except that these are fish. But it says catch or neutralize to approach the Titan holefish. But it says the waste left behind is absorbed by the Titan, constituting all the nutrients it needs to survive. So maybe it's actually symbiosis? It says symbiote. So maybe it's more like a mutualism? Because symbiosis just broadly describes relationships. Sucks to be you, bud. Doesn't necessarily quit. It broadly encompasses relationships. So there's parasitism is a type of symbiosis, and then you have, oh my god, leave me alone. Mutualism. Come back. You're mine. No, I wanted you. I want more than one. Fine. They won't let me. Ooh. Did I just like crash this in order to get in? Or to get to see those? Essentially. Anyway. Also, get out. Look what I found. Hee a key. Get in. No. I hate when I do this by accident. Attach! Then get in. Now we're gonna save because I don't want it to accidentally like suck me in because I'm not done yet. I just want to see where it is so we know and see what it looks like. Because we're going back to the base. Because I have things to do that involve our aquariums before we leave this planet forever. What is this? Did we get anything from here? Oh, we haven't been here yet. Cool. Man, I had all these flares, never used them. Can you use the flares underwater? I have curiosity. Might as well waste one. There's Ophidia's whiskers. Oh, it's for the cold. How does that even work? Bye! It's not like I don't have a billion of them, so it's fine. What's in here? I guess something that we already have. Oh, wow, there's a lot of stuff up here. A beacon fragment. We already have that. Huh? Oh, it's like a disc for music, maybe? Huh? I don't know. Okay. Weird. Maybe it's just like a sign that this is here. There is a PDA on the ground. Let's get that.
Ah, jeez. These sea monkeys are gonna get me in trouble. This is the third shipment that those buggers have gotten their weird little hands into. Now we're running low on flares, and I'm gonna have to search nearby nests for stolen cargo. They're lucky they're kinda cute. Raccoons of the sea, those ones.
Raccoons of the sea. Huh. Alright. Now I know that you're not going to come over here and try to steal from me. Because I have a knife, and I will use it. What's up here? Not much. Ooh, another one. Another one. Got it. Okay, cool. Snatch. I'm not even dragging this game out. I'm exploring. I want to keep exploring. I'm an explorer. Hi, Ophelia. Oh, big stretch. Big stretch. Oh, kitty butt. Yeah? Can you sit down for me, please? Alright, let's go see where this gate is. And then we'll go back, do some snatch. There's a kitty cat. There's a kitty cat. Oh my god. No! And then I'm having to hold this high up because there's a cat. I did it again, didn't I? Oh my god, I'm gonna scream. Get me in! There she is! Good job, Kit Kat. She's sitting down now. She's very cute. I love eggies. Gotta collect them all. Oh. I have a suspicion that I know where this is. Huh. It must be above ground. I'm crashing into a lot of things right now, but we're not gonna look back at what they are, because I would cry again if it's anything besides fish. Alright, I've saved it. Oh, so it's on land. Alright, well, we know where it is now. Let's go back. Take all of our eggs back with us. Alan's gonna wait. You can wait, Alan. That didn't happen. We're not gonna look back. We're not gonna look back. Don't look back. It did not happen. Did not happen. Okay. We're returning back. We're gonna put some final touches on our base. And then, oh my god. We're gonna put final touches on the base. And then we're going. So I guess end the game. I imagine it's game ending. Archaeolinguist said, sorry, I know you've not seen your home that was dying of plague for centuries, but I have rock grubs to collect. That is correct. That's I would say that to his face. Although I would be nicer about it, I'd probably be like, hey, bestie. So, I wouldn't say it like that either. I'd be like, hey, can I go collect some rock grubs before we leave? And he'd be like, bro. I don't think he'd say bro, but you know, he might. I don't know. I don't know him like that. Park the sea truck in there, so I can charge.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, what we got? A lot of stuff. How many Arctic rays do you need, Brooke? All of them. The tank that has the least amount is up here, so I guess we're gonna go throw some stuff in here. I don't think we should throw anything else in the one in the aquarium room, in the big one, because I think we've put too many things in there. Let's drop all these off, and I'm gonna drop these. I'll put that in here too. Nice. Yes? Oh, also, I put the symbiote in the tank without... Hold on, come back. I put you in here without your friend, so I'm going to take you back. No! Well, too late. They're stuck in here. All right. I hope we didn't need any more supplies, because Alan said he needed to collect supplies, but didn't tell me that I needed to, so I'm not going to. I don't know why I'm so itchy today. I think it's because my skin is dry. It's getting colder. Okay, what am I looking for? Grab some of these. Oh, silver, I'm making it. I will throw these ion cubes in here. Lithium goes here. And then I had these literally, not that. I had these full earlier, this past week when I was building everything, and then I used them all to make the aquarium rooms. I am a menace. Oh my goodness, we reached our sub goals! I was too busy doing stuff and I missed it. Thank you all. That makes me so happy. I was too busy not paying attention. Are we gonna have to say goodbye to our little friend that I never named? I feel bad that I never named it. Let's see if it says that you can say goodbye. Ah! Hey, sweetie. No, it says play. Maybe Alan will give us like another opportunity. Okay. Go in here. Can't go that way. Alright, snatch. That's not snatching. Oh, that was empty, so never mind. And I don't really need it right now, so I'm not gonna grab. No, I forgot to grab the last fish. The most important thing in this game is fish. Sorry, Alan. Alan was in my head. He knows. Fish mother lover. Alan knows. He knows what we're about. He knows why I'm here. Let's drop them in here. Yeah. I'm gonna bring 2 with me. 2 little friends. And then... look at all my fish. Let's go drop some off in the other aquariums. Wrong direction. Wrong way! This one is... no, that one has stuff in there. There's another one that I didn't put a lot in. Huh, maybe I did put more in here than I thought. Oh, well, I'll add more. Nice. Let's add you all in here. Nice. 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 Alright. Let's go grab our little trivalve pet from in here and take it with us. Where is it? There it is! Hi, sweetie. I never did find the blue ones. Come back. Come back! Oh my god. There's so many in here. They're everywhere! You think we have enough fish in here? No. Never. Although you can overload a tank quite easily, actually. But this is a game. They're all surrounding me, and I can't find the trivalve. But I'm not leaving this planet without my trivalve. But more so, I'm excited about the rock grubs. I love how, like, the one that they want you to consider your pet, I'm not as excited about in this game. But I am absolutely beside myself about the trivalve. Not about the trivalve, but about the rock grubs. I also love the penguins, so I might steal one of those to come home with us to wherever we go. Where is the trivalve? Oh, trivalve! I can't see you! Where did it go? What the heck? Buddy. Not you. Where is it? Ugh! There it is. Eyes on the target. The target keeps swimming into something that is also yellow, which is making it difficult for me to grab it. Grabbed it. Got it!
Oxygen.
I'll think on penguins. I think that Alan may give us another opportunity to get stuff before we leave, so. Let's put up some more picture frames first, and then we'll head out. How does that sound, gang? The chat is talking about chainmail. One. Ready for pickup. Huh? So my head was in the way, and so it said there was something that was ready for pickup. I don't know what it's talking about. I don't know. That was weird. Huh. I don't know. All right, let's put a picture here. Why? Why can't... Oh, it can't construct it there. I see. Well, that's unfortunate. Why not? Put it there. Alright. It said that there was something for me to pick up, but I couldn't see what it was because my face is in the way. So now I don't know what it's talking about. Whatever. Alright. Titan whole fish. Cool. Car outside. Alan! A picture of Alan in our aquarium kind of feels a little bit weird, but... No, we'll put something else here. We'll put that. Let's go make another one. I'm going to put a picture of Alan by our desk. We got plenty of copper that we don't need. And then we'll go see what Alan wants. Oh, that's not my desk. It's over here. Okay. Yeah, like one right here. See? We'll put our picture of Alan right here. Not in the aquarium for everyone to see. All right. Right there. There we go. There's our nice picture of Alan. Nice. I love our base. It came out so beautifully. All right. Let's go catch up with Alan. Let's see what's going on. And then our arrays should hatch by then. Maybe we'll find more eggs on the way to see Alan. And if we have more eggs, and he's like, we have to leave now, we'll be like, sucks. We're gonna go pop some eggs in our aquarium before. Because as I've said before, I'm in this game for eggs. Goodbye, drop pod. Also, did I leave anything in it? I don't think I did. Let's check. Oh, Fia, you're so cute. I didn't leave anything in here. If Alan gives us another opportunity, I might also consider bringing with us a penguin. Which don't do in real life. But this is a game. I try not to hit fish! They're everywhere and it's really shallow. I feel like a bad marine biologist. Penguins! Don't hit them, or I'll cry. Ooh. Another one! Why are there so many? Quit that. Why are there so many Arctic ray eggs? You jerk! Oh, it tried. It was about to get me. It got somebody. It got a couple somebodies. Where's it? Okay. Don't hit them, don't hit them, don't hit them. It's down there. Nothing. Yes, it's right up here. I'm hopeful that it's still daytime, because I want to be able to see this in the day. Yeah. This is not it. We've been here before. Oh, so his gate was really close to where that laboratory was. He was saying that the other person was really close to finding it. She really was very close. So it's... we just found it, but we were approaching from a different direction. Ah! Oh my god. Alright, it's this way. Okay. Try this again. I love how we found it easily earlier, and now I can't find it. 4 or 5. I guess we gotta go around. Right. My bad! We should have just gone, but I was worried that he would take us off the planet before we got to go back and drop off our fish. Huh, it must be around the other side. Because it was close to where there's a bunch of kelp. So we'll just wrap around. Yeah. I'm trying so desperately to avoid hitting those. I can't go through with that again. It's through here somewhere. We'll find it again. Yeah. Let's try going this way. There we go. That should get us there. A bunch of brine wings in here. Are we gonna have to do it again, where I have to speed this up? Coming back the same way we were. We could go this way. No, because we saw it. There's a closer way to go there. Ah! Get in. Oh, Fia, you're so cute, baby. There we go. Getting closer. Ah! Like we're coming the same way we were, but it's fine. Oh, I thought that was an egg. I have eggs on the brain! I love eggs, what can I say? Don't hit those, don't hit those, don't hit them, don't hit them, don't hit them. Well, that's not it. Alright. Aha! This might be it. This is it. This is it, I think. Maybe? Yes! Oh, maybe it's not. This is probably it. Yeah, it's fine. I think this is it. I think this is what I saw earlier. It was just dark, so it looked different. Okay. We might have actually gone to this facility before, I think. I love how I was like, yeah, we're not going to be out and about on the surface anymore, and now look at us. Oh, okay, yeah, so this is the last place that Sam was. So I guess it's the one that was just behind. So they were very close to finding the phase gate. Very close indeed. I feel bad. I've missed so many things that are happening in the chat. There's some very detailed discussions that are happening in the chat and I've completely missed. I'm so sorry. But I'm happy to provide a space where you all can chit-chat and hang out. Alright. Oh yeah, this is the one that I was referring to as a cathedral. What's going on in here? What you doing, Alan? What are you doing?
Are you preparing to leave, Alan?
Yes, there is much to do.
Where did he... Brother... Where did you go?! Oh my god, he probably bolted in this room, he sure did.
Do you still wish to leave with me? Beyond this teleporter, there is no turning back.
Are you kidding? I can't pass up a chance to see where architects come from. Besides, I don't have another ride.
I do not know what we will find there. The others may be sick or angry, if they live at all.
Or you could find peace. Family.
I hope you are right. Please complete any business you still have on this planet. Join me on the other side when you are ready to leave.
Bye. Alright, I'd say let's go see the baby's hatch. This thing is cool looking. That's fun. That's mesmerizing. I like that. That's very satisfying to look at. Anyway, let's go see the baby hatch and say goodbye to our little tribal friend that we, again, never named. Whoops. But yeah, we'll do that and then we'll come back. And then it'll be time. Time to say goodbye to Subnautica for now. For now! For now. Oh, it's daylight. I'm excited, I'm nervous. We gotta go say goodbye. And we gotta go see the baby's hatch. So, that is important before we leave this planet. And we have left the sickest base behind ever. It's not the sickest base ever, I've seen cooler, but I love our base. I think it's cool. All right. Let's go to our final goodbyes. I do think I'm going to steal a penguin with us. It's coming with us. I'm not stealing a baby from anybody. I'm stealing one of our own. I'm going to show up with rock grubs and a penguin and a tri-valve, and he's gonna be like, what are you doing? Why do you have this? And I'm gonna be like, listen here, buddy. I bring what I bring, you bring what you bring, we don't ask questions. This has been a very great experience. I have loved this game. I have loved the first Subnautica. I really did enjoy both, even though I've stated that I think that I preferred my time playing this game. I have loved both of them a lot, but I'm excited for us to move on to The Last of Us, and Ophia is currently licking herself. I don't know why I just did that, but you know what? It doesn't matter because we don't need to charge it. Ophia is currently licking herself and her whiskers are tickling me.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's go see if they hatched. Yes, I'm leaving pockets full of rock grubs and arms filled with penguins. That's exactly how I'm leaving this planet. I also love the... Oh, okay, bye, Ophia. I love that Robin's like, listen, I don't have another ride, so you're taking me. Like the phrase, I don't have another ride is very funny. Can you all... Oh, that's right, I have more eggs that I have to drop off. I have another one. Drop. Or, actually, I lied. I'm taking it with me. That egg's also gonna come with us. The other ones haven't hatched yet in here, which is... Oh, they have, never mind. Ha! They've all hatched in here, yay. The babies have hatched. Let's just kind of go take a last look at everything. That's what I would have done in real life. I don't need more water, but maybe we will. Maybe Alan won't think to get us water because he doesn't need water, you know? Alright, bye first aquarium. Bye picture of Alan that we just now put in there. Bye desk. Bye our little corner dedicated to Sam. Bye room. Bye bathroom that we're not going to go into. And then we'll say bye. Bye big aquarium that has way too many fish in it. Y'all will be fine, right? They got plenty of food and stuff in there. They're good. They're fine. Everything's fine. Goodbye, other fish. Goodbye, lab that has nothing in it, technically.
Seek fluid intake.
I feel you. Oh, Fee, what are you doing? Goodbye, lab. Goodbye, teaching place. For all of you all that would have been in there. With me teaching. Okay, goodbye. No, I don't want to do that. It is time. Yeah, we got everything we need. It is time for us to go and say goodbye to the tri-valve that we have outside. Yes, we're leaving a base for, as archaeolinguist said, the poor Altera soul that gets shipwrecked on this planet. Time to say goodbye to the baby. Hi, sweetie. Let me say bye, and you're free to go. Does it say goodbye? No, it doesn't. It did in the other one, which was really just genuinely depressing. That's the entire reason I came here. Also, I forgot we gotta go get a penguin. Okay, bye, sweetie. Have fun. We have another one of you. Alright. Let's go grab a penguin. And then we're gonna go Leave with Alan, I guess. I guess go to Alan's planet? I don't know. Alright. Which penguin are we taking? You! Got it! Got it! We're gonna show up. What if we took a glow whale with us? Alan's gonna be like, how did you even lug that here? And I'm gonna say, don't ask questions that you don't want the answers to. I'm trying to avoid the sea monkeys because I don't want them to steal from me. Alright! Let's do it. I forgot I was gonna sleep. Did I get rid of the... Don't get rid of the label? Oh, no I didn't. I just can't find it. Where is it? Shoot her. Whoops. There we go. All right. We got everything we need. No, we didn't. I think we should take Sam's necklace with us. I think we should take that with us. Like, I could see, like, leaving it and being like, okay, I'm, like, leaving this behind and, like, letting this go. But I think we should take her necklace with us. Ordinarily, I'd have it sitting on the desk. But I'm gonna pick it up and take it with us. Alright. Here we go. That feels right, something to take with us to remember her by. Let's go meet Alan and see what's in store. Oh, she's being so cute. She's resting her little head on the laptop. It's adorable. You're so cute, Ophelia. Are you a cute kitty cat? Of course she is. Alright, let's not hit anybody, I said as I immediately hit somebody. Alright. I love just kind of, we're gonna leave the sea truck. It's just gonna be chilling here for somebody else, I guess, to find. Alright. Goodbye, sea truck. Maybe somebody else will find you and be able to use you if your battery doesn't die. We have all these pictures to remember you by. Oops. Whoopsie. Alright, Alan, we're coming. Goodbye, sea truck. You will live on in our memories. I never did build a prawn suit. I didn't need it. I'm coming, Alan. It would be kind of crazy being a scientist getting to go to another planet. Well, I mean, we're on another planet, but yeah, going with a sentient alien to their planet to see what's going on. That would be cool. That would be cool. That would be super cool. I'd be just as bad as Alan. I'd be asking way too many questions and they'd get sick of me instantly. Alright. Hi, Ophelia. Oh, she's taking her sweet time. Oh, and Ophia just moved the screen. I wonder. If you go to Marguerite's now, is there a dialogue that happens? Like, do you tell her that you're leaving? I feel like the answer is no. I feel like the answer is no. I feel like it's no. I think it's not worth it. I think it would just be a long trip for nothing. I don't think they'll actually do anything or say anything. All right. That was a big snort, Sophia. Okay, everybody. It's time. Let's go. Penguins in hand. Oh, that definitely was a one-way ticket. I'm coming, Alan. I got rock rubs, I've got a penguin, I've got a trivalve. Where are we? Whoa. This place is cool. Where are we? Hey. Hey, buddy.
Robin, you're just in time. The phase gate is opening.
You've been hiding a phase gate here this whole time.
Only for the last millennium. It will lead us home.
No wonder you hid yourself from Altera.
That thing's big.
It was imperative to keep the homeworld safe, in hopes that the others survived.
Yeah.
Murmur of understanding. Why am I getting a use feedback menu to report bugs thing?
Will you help me prepare the ship? The energy masts must be moved into place.
Well, this is different.
Bye! Also, I am gonna do the thing. Hopefully that might help a little bit. He just jumps down, doesn't ask us for anything. This feels weird. There's just things I want to see myself. Hey, buddy, that's cool looking. Hold on now. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. That's pretty cool, buddy. Anyway, what? Do I go on another side? What am I doing here? What are we doing? There's just ice or snow or something. And there must be another side. I imagine there's like some kind of symmetrical thing. A line pillar. That's cool. Am I floating? I would be freaking out. I would be straight up freaking out. Not gonna lie. Listen.
good. Return to me and I will initiate ship assembly.
Listen, buddy. Return arms.
Thank you. The masts are in place. The energy field is ready. There is no time to lose.
Okay. I can't go that fast, buddy. This is cool. What are we doing? Oh, he's like, I guess making a ship. You gonna get me up there, Pasty? Or, okay. Let me in!
Join me, Robin.
Sir? Oh, there we go.
I apologize. The levitator was calibrated for heavier bodies. I would have helped you to your feet, but as you can see, I have been fully integrated with the ship.
Is this permanent?
Nothing is permanent. Are you ready to go?
Yes. I found the answers I was looking for. I'm ready to move on. I can't bring Sam back. But I know she died fighting, and I got to finish her work. I'll always carry her memory.
Good. Please brace yourself, and then we will depart.
I didn't really process what she said because I was too busy looking at everything. Anyway.
Launching in 3, 2...
Bye, 4546B. I don't have critters with me. Where are we going? Whoa! Oh! Oh, look at how cool that
We'll
is!
find when we get there.
If I am the last of my kind, I will experience the sorrow of 10,000 souls dimming.
That sucks. This place looks cool as heck. Oh, I guess there's just multiple phase gates that you go through. Are we on his planet? Oh, this is cool!
And if they survived?
With you, I am ready to face whatever awaits.
I saw people refer to Robin as his emotional support human. That's it? You're not going to tell us anything else? We don't get to see it? I don't get to see the planet? I don't get to see what happens? Really? I need to know! That's it? Darn. Anyway! Oh, so Alan was our friend after all and wanted to go with us. He needed his emotional support human, Robin. Well, that was fun. I love smuggling animals off the planet. Don't do that in real life. A thing I have to always tell people. Ophelia is here. She's getting pets. Yes, she is. She's very happy. Are you happy? Are you the cutest kitty cat in the whole world? Anyway. Oh, this is a nice track. I say that like I haven't heard it already because I have been listening to the score, like the soundtrack, while working. What a lovely experience. I really enjoyed this game. I enjoyed playing it with you all. I think this was cool. I hope you all enjoyed it. I've kind of laid all of my thoughts out already. This one had a lot more storyline to it, which I quite liked. I wish there had been a little bit more involvement with some of these stories in here. But again, I like ones that are significantly more heavily story-driven. But this was a marine biologist, as I've said before multiple times. Fever dream of a game, the first one and this one. And there is another one that is coming out, the Subnautica 2 game. We don't know, as far as I'm aware, if it's going to be on 45, 46B or not, but I honestly imagine it will be. I know that there's been a lot of issues and worries and concerns because there's been like a lot of upset and things with the company, and with them trying to be AI first instead of using humans. But Subnautica 2, from my understanding, was created by humans, and so I'm eager to see what those humans created with the next Subnautica and find even more critters. I believe that it's first an Xbox exclusive and then Steam. I have a PS5, obviously, so I guess we'll just, which everybody's going to be celebrating, that I will do it through Steam on my computer, I guess, in that case. Production babies! And in memoriam, all those lost during the COVID-19 pandemic. That's nice of them to stay. Let's see if there's an ending. I guess not. Okay. We'll see if there's anything, my brain. Bye-bye. Oh, what I was trying to say was I'll use the Steam version, I guess, and then I'll just have to store it on my hard drive because my laptop would not be able to handle the amount of space that would take. That's fine. But we'll have to see. Oh, I guess this is where they end it, where you can decide if you do this again or if you stay on 45, 46B. Which makes sense. Well, let's walk outside while we end this. But anyway, it's been really fun to play this game and talk about marine biology and talk about what it's like to be a scientist and all of those sorts of things. I still remember that we have the penguin. And then when we play The Last of Us, I will be talking more about parasites, and we'll still continue talking about what it's like to be a scientist and be a biologist. And I'm gonna try to start posting, like in the description, links, like each episode to a paper in like the host parasite world of research in case you wanted to look in any of those. But yeah, this has been fun. We'll play Subnautica 2. I'm curious to see what happens in that one. I think that you can also, like, I think that's one that you play with, you can play it with multiple people. I don't know. But anyway, I'm excited to see what's in store. I've had a lot of fun. It's so dark and green and weird looking. I've had a lot of fun. These have been a really fun experience. I guess we're gonna just go park the sea truck while I talk. Pros and cons for everything as usual, but thank you all for coming along on our journey with Subnautica. It's not over, we just have to wait until the next one comes out, which is supposed to be soon. I don't know how soon, but it's supposed to be soon. I think it was supposed to come out this year, right? But now they're saying 2026. I don't know how soon in the future that might be. So we might have to really quickly play the first Last of Us and then start Subnautica 2. And then I imagine that we'll have to do something where, like, if they change the story, or if it, like, the game changes substantially, we'll do the thing that Jacksepticeye does, where he plays it again. I would be happy to do that. In case they, like, change the story substantially or anything. And then we will eventually be playing... I've hit so many fish today. We will eventually be playing The Last of Us Part 2. So that's kind of what's on the schedule. For now... There we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And yeah, I guess we'll leave it in the same room we always leave it in. Let's go to sleep in our Ghost Leviathan bed. All right. I also want to see if it left her necklace there or not. I'll put that necklace back. Right here. There we go. We'll put it right back because we're back here. Nice. Anyway. I'm not very good at ending things, but thank you all for coming on this journey with me. I have deeply enjoyed this, and now we get to go into something that I also deeply enjoy, which is The Last of Us, and we'll be back for Subnautica. Don't you worry. We're not done with this world entirely. We're just done for now. But thank you all for coming and joining me on this adventure, and I will see you all in the future.